TCAS system test OK.
Okay, so I've been talking to myself this whole time. That's great. Just great. Yeah, I've been talking you guys through this whole thing. Now I notice my microphone is off. Good stuff. My one viewer will be disappointed. No, it's annoying when the video comes online. Anyway. So yeah, I was talking about the payload and the fuel computer and all that stuff. See, I put 118 and now it remembers 172. So I don't know what that is about. Let's set the clock quickly maybe. System status. No, was it status? GPS status, sorry. What I want is 6:12 local time, so that's not right. 12. 6:12. Okay, that's correct now. Home. Map. Zoom in. Well, I know the way here. It's just taxi on Bravo to the end. Standby 2000. Yeah, I think we're ready to taxi, so I'll have to announce that here on IVEO. Taxi, runway 24, Echo Bravo Kilo Tango, via Bravo. Not that anyone cares, but you never know. Did I do everything? Oh, the flaps are still down. Right. Cabin door and seals checked, control lock stowed, seatbelt secure, main tanks, yeah, I didn't change that. Landing gear down, throttle set in, clock flight time 0, prop sync is off, battery switch off. Fuel totalizer was set, park brake set, starting engines was done before taxi, avionics on and set. Taxiing is brakes and instruments. Pretty classic. Wait, I just went full screen and I still have the bar here. Okay. So nav lights are on, nautical on, taxi lights on. And we can go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through this GPU here. Clunk. 700,000 damage. Let's check if no one's coming. Nope, no one's there. So what else did I say? Yeah, I'm flying to Erfurt in the east of Germany. The flight is about 1 hour 30. So I took double the fuel. I took fuel calculating 40 gallons an hour for 3 hours, 120 gallons, about 450 liters of fuel. And I put 2 couples in the back, one larger couple and one, well, I was going to use the word normal, but not larger in size couple. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, the wind is nicely down to 4, as you can see by the windsock. So we're going to do an RNAV departure out of 24, so right turn to the north, then another right turn to the east, and then a right turn southeast on course, climbing flight level 090, which was recommended by the Preflight app, as it is this flight plan I entered as a Eurocontrol valid flight plan. And just an idle before you brake. Runup area is here, but the taxiway is a bit small to put the aircraft with the nose in the wind, so I'll just leave it like this. Yes, so anyway, engines are all in the green. 15 RPM for the prop check. That's 1500 obviously. And I'm gonna move over a bit. Let's pretend I'm leaning. RPM drop. RPM drop. Oil pressure stable. But the manifold doesn't really rise. Normally in real life, when you pull into feather like this, the manifold goes up at least 2 or 3 inches. But here that's not the case. I'll reset the view. Don't get drunk. Oh yes, excuse me. Full mixture, of course. 1700 RPM for the max check. Right engine, right mag. Tiny drop. I kept them clean. Left mag. Same. Right mag, left engine. Almost not noticeable. Left mag, left engine. Yeah, really tiny drop. Yeah, so these engines are pretty good. Suction is in the green. The flow lights are off, I think. Or are these the flow lights? Still haven't checked it. Those are still on, anyway. And what I usually do also is an idle check slowly. These big bore engines, they always need to make power changes slowly for the counter weights to allow the counter weights time to readjust. Here the RPM follows the manifold, but I think in real life it's the other way around. Manifold follows RPM. 1000 RPM. And let's do the checklist. See if I missed anything. Runup checklist. Throttles I did, left wing flow lights, alternators. Oh, I didn't check the alternators, but they were working, so why wouldn't they work now? Magnetos, props, flight instruments, throttles. Before takeoff, fuel quantity is checked again. 60 gallons times 2. Main tanks, that's open. Cowl flaps, are they open? They are open. Trim tab is set for takeoff. Wing flaps are up. Prop sync is off. Flight instruments and avionics are set, so GPS and alt. I guess we can already go to alt capture. Why not? And it's indicating correctly 240. We don't need conventional navigation, that's fine. Lights as required, so yeah, we'll do that. Cabin doors and windows closed. Pressurization is set on pressurized, and it's set to 11,000. Annunciator panel is clear, I just checked it. See, like one light is out, or it's not there. Seatbelts secure. Auxiliary fuel pumps, I almost missed that, on high, so we'll do that on the lineup. Let's go then. I disabled my second screen because I had some issues with the stream. So I have to go windowed mode every time. So departing runway 24, Echo Bravo Kilo Tango, Mako. Departure. climb and maintain flight level 090. Oh, don't go too fast. Oof, oh, this is braking. I really need to get some pedals. So entering the runway. Oh, I forgot to put it on. Okay, anyway, now it can go on alt. 2000. Landing lights on, anti-collision lights were on. Anti-ice can come on as we're going into the clouds. And all that's left are fuel pumps on high, I think. Approach area was free. Elevation. Okay, that's better. Let's check, it should be 60 feet. Runway QFU 240. We are on the correct runway, that's good. That's great. I'll just come to a quick stop here. Try at least. Ugh. Sorry at the back. I'm a bit rough. So it's scroll down, so switch up. Yeah, scroll down, switch up. Aircon is on. And pressurization is on. Okay, we're all ready to go. Some power on the brakes. Let the engine stabilize around 2000 RPM. Oh, I forgot to say one thing. IVEO has TCAS. Let's put that on TARO. Release the brakes. I'll go full screen again. Remove this. And 38.5 inches max at sea level. Inches, airspeed alive, 80 knots. Just hold a little bit of back pressure. There she comes. Brakes, gear up. Accelerate right through 130 knots. And follow that. Try to trim it for 130. Well, looks like the weather's clearing up a bit. Okay, maybe not. So 1000 feet. I'll reduce the power to... well, we're pretty heavy. But I want to save some fuel as well. So how about 33, 26? So what does that look like? 1,300 feet per minute. Yaw damper engage. Autopilot engage. And you can switch it on nav mode. There we go. RPM, feet per minute, sorry. Usually in real life we would reduce the mixtures to about, I think it's 25 gallons an hour. What's this low fuel? Nah, you're tripping. Okay, turning on the first point. You can go with the aux bumps to low, which is actually louder. Landing lights can retract. Engine anti-ice, prop anti-ice and pitot heat and stall warning vane heat can stay on for now. They're still climbing through the clouds. Outside air temperature, it's just negative. In Celsius, negative means freezing. Well, yeah, Fahrenheit also, of course, but it's easy when the zero is in the middle. That's what I was trying to say. Why do you guys stick to Imperial? I don't get it. Message, airspace alert, airspace alert. Blah-de-blah. The blip blip you hear in the background, that's messages coming in on the Aveo network. Everybody is supposed to report on Unicom when there's no ATC station available, as is the case with me. Now if an ATC comes online and he lets you know, you will hear a big old ding dong. That means you'll have to get online. So let's check the blade transition altitude. It's not the usual format I'm used to. I have the AIP here. But in Belgium it's usually 4, 5 or 5,000 feet. So anyway, we can just switch over to 2992. And do the after takeoff checklists. After takeoff checklists, gear and flaps are up, up. Yaw damper is on, auxiliary fuel pumps are on low, ice protection is at required, landing lights is retracted and off, prop sync is still off. Climb checklist, power is set for climb, mixtures are adjusted, and again it's auto mixture. Cowl flaps are open, they can stay that way. AC cabin heat as required, pressurization set, oxygen checked. Cabin is not climbing now though. I have the idea that as soon as you touch this switch to depressurize, even when you put it back on pressurize, it doesn't do that anymore, but to be checked. And altimeter set 2992, the next will be the cruise checklist for me. For us, sorry, we're 2 today, yes. Hi handsome. I feel like a midget. I'm looking at his neck. Hello, Sir Giant, sir. Yeah, it's funny that the fuel pumps on low are louder than the fuel pumps on high. Maybe they switched that around, just like the scroll on the click spots. Let's go outside for a sec. Take care. The engines are loud, except when you see them from the front. Look at that beaut. Magnificent. Just gonna turn that into a screenshot. Oh, yeah, that's the... I can't resist looking outside. That's one of the advantages of Flight Simulator. Obviously in real life you don't get the chance. It's really loud on the right side. Is it the same on the left? Oh yes. Well, the GPS seems to be finding it, so it's struggling with crosswind a little bit. I have the ID. I'm not sure if that's the Flysimware or the GTN XI. Why? Oh, it's already leveling off, sorry. I thought it was 10,000 there for a second. So we can go to the cruise power. Want to save some fuel today. It's very expensive. So I'm gonna go with 27. Let me just zoom in a bit. 27, 22 maybe, 22 RPM. Let's see what speed that gives me. Try and make it nice and quiet for the passengers. Then what else? Yeah, fuel pumps can come off. Cowl flaps can be closed, so you don't shock cool the engines. And yeah, it looks like I'll turn off the prop anti-ice. The other two I will leave on. Good. Let's do the cruise checklist. Oops. cruise checklist. Yes, power is set, mixture is lean. Let's talk about it in a second. Props synchronize. They are synchronized. Well, since it's on one axis on my joystick, they are perfectly synchronized all the time. And there's also no difference between the left and the right engine, but I think it will be the case in the middle of this 310. That would be fun, if it's not like two engines are never the same. Pressurization set. Yeah, well, the cabin altitude is at 0, so you would think the pressurization is working. And there is a differential pressure, so maybe it works and it just keeps the rate at 0. I don't know. Let's check when we're descending. Next will be the approach and descent checklist. Good. So I'll just turn down the sounds of nature, no, the sounds of flight sim a little bit. There we go, over to 20%. Because this thing is loud. Obviously you would like a Bose ANR headset with this aircraft. So I wanted to talk a bit about the auto mixture. So in real life, the way this works is the injected turbocharged engine has a fuel compensator in it. Oh, touched my joystick there. A fuel compensator in it that takes into account the air becoming thinner and thinner as you get up. So it keeps a roughly good mixture. I'm not sure exactly what kind of mixture it is, but I assume it's somewhere rich of peak. And it keeps it until you reach your cruising level, basically. And once you're there, then you can grab the mixture handles and you can fine-tune the EGTs with, well, not with this gauge. This is only EGT. I don't know why you would have a Ram 7 conversion with only EGT gauges. But normally you would have like an EDM 900 or something like that, so you can choose the hottest cylinder, find the peak, and then fly rich or lean of peak as you want. Lean of peak, you really want the Gami injectors. If you don't have those, it's better to fly rich of peak, basically what it comes down to. And the flight sim limitation, on the other hand, is that if they don't switch on the auto mixture, then during the climb you have to fiddle with the mixture all the time to keep it just rich of peak, so you keep reducing and reducing per 1,000 feet, and then at cruise you can fine-tune it, and that's not what the developer wants. So the developer wants the procedure to be closer to the real thing, so they enabled auto mixture so you can leave the mixture where it is, as in real life, but that means that you cannot fine-tune it right now. I tried yesterday and I went all the way down. I didn't see the EGT needles move right up until the point the engine, well, not failed, but quit because it had no fuel. So the downside of auto mixture is you cannot fine-tune it. So I just randomly put it somewhere as so, where it might be in real life, I don't know. I have no idea because I've never flown the 414. I've flown other planes, but not the 414A. Similar planes, I should say, but not this one. So that's the story of the auto mixture. Oh, heading back on top. Now it's jumping to 10 degrees per click, you see. That's strange. And also when I drag it with the mouse. Huh. So it worked first, and now it's bugged out. No idea why that is. Another little tiny bug nobody cares about, I guess. Well, yeah, sorry, we do care about it. We should be able to select 1 degree. But I mean, it's not a life or death issue. So what do we have? We have a TCAS now with these power settings of 194, a ground speed of 211, and we're drifting off. This autopilot is always drifting in a crosswind, or the GTN at least. It's drifting, I think it is away from the wind, so I think the wind's from the right. Does that make sense? I'll put the wind on this one. Oh no, it is from the left. So it would be overcompensating. 17-degree tailwind. Not bad. Not bad. So with the GTN 750, normally you get charts, and I think even weather, but it only works in North America. It's something to do with the Garmin licensing. There's also no updates. They say the procedure is too complex, too costly. So, I don't know. I hope from the profits they get, they can give us an update at least twice a year or something like that. That would be nice. And to enable the charts in Europe. That would also be a nice addition. Yeah, see my clouds, they're quite grainy. I know it's an issue, but some people, they don't seem to have it, other people have it. And then my hardware is getting pretty old. I still have a 10 series graphics card. I'm gonna upgrade my PC in a couple of months. But yeah, for now I'm running the 1080, 16 gigabytes of RAM only, i7 4 series, so that's already, wow, what are we at now? 12? 13 coming out soon? So 12, that's already 8 generations behind. It is 7 years old, so that makes sense, coming up on 8 years old. Of course I'd put an SSD in there and better RAMs and stuff, but yeah, not the top-notch PC. But still, it performs pretty well, I think. If you look at the general graphics, that's what Flysim really does well, even on older hardware. It still looks good. Wow, it's quiet in here. But I noticed in stream the volume is the same. Not sure now, but I'll check later. Somehow I can't look left from here, only right. That's a strange limitation. That would be cool if, like, if there's weight in the passenger, like there would be like a child or an adult, depending on the weight. Above 45 an adult, below 45 a child. That would be sweet. And maybe the upper half males and the lower half females or something. Anyway, something random. See, if you look at these graphics over here, that is, I mean, that is nice. That looks so realistic. Even on my old PC. I like it. I like it a lot. So where are we? Cruise in 16 minutes. The timer starts automatically. That's nice. You don't have to think about it. Because I always forget to top that damn thing. Let's have a look where we are. Afligem. So we're approaching Brussels. Over here on the left on the river is Antwerp. Let's see if we have any ATC coming up ahead. Nearby ATC stations. 0000. Nothing. That's too bad. So you see all the people are just reporting what they're doing here. Amsterdam traffic, established ILS, bloody this, bloody that. This one is not far away from me. It's somewhere up ahead. Namur-Suarlé Aerodrome. I can't help it, I need to look outside. Beautiful plane. If you look at the detail on the surface, stuff like that, the bumps, the kinks, I really like that a lot. So I'm flying over my home country. I should be able to recognize some stuff. That must be the E40 I drive every time to work. See the gradient is fading? Strange. Or is it just with the brightness? Yeah, maybe. If I look directly at it. Oh yes, it gets much worse. Don't zoom in, it's not pretty. And you see what I mean? Even the wind is not that bad, and it's already quite a lateral offset we have here. Zoom out, zoom out. Oh yeah, I mean it's more than 1,000 feet, more than 300 meters. I filled in my RNP capabilities, but this is far off from what I filled out, so I hope Eurocontrol forgives me for that one. Oh no, we're gonna hit a cloud. Better turn on the prop anti-ice. That's already -20. As soon as you get below -20 outside air temperature, chances of the ice sticking to the wing and to the surfaces is much lower, because it's already in ice form. Ice doesn't stick. Oh, it's disappearing in front of my eyes. Huh. Just looking at it, the cloud disappears. So I'm having a look here at the Preflight app, what the winds are like. If I go a bit higher, if I can find my wind vectors, where are they? Lofts. Can't see them. Oh yeah, I can see the online traffic on the Preflight app, the online IVEO traffic. That's quite nice. And also I think the real life traffic. Not sure if this FedEx 5135 is an online traffic or a real life traffic. Should be able to see him, he's on my 12 o'clock high, but actually is there a camera for that? There used to be one. Yeah, you see, it's holding a parallel track. I don't know why it does that. It should be programmed to hold like a certain RP value or something. So I passed Brussels here on the left. Guess I won't be able to see much. Oh man, she's so beautiful. I always dreamed of operating a plane like this in real life, but it's difficult competing with Ryanair these days. If you can fly somewhere for 30 euros, why would it do it for 750 an hour? I wouldn't. So that's why I'll just keep it in the flight sim. Nice and cheap. Also in real life you would be getting some nice directs. Even if your flight plan is a total mess when you file it, they're pretty good with accommodating you. Just like in the US, same in the EU, although it's decreasing a bit. When COVID was at its peak and nobody was flying, I mean, obviously you could go where you want, but now it's getting busier and busier. Excuse me. Sorry. It's getting busier and busier, and yeah, your freedom decreases a bit. Still can see my wind vectors on the app here. That's so annoying. Oh, there's one. Oh, there. Okay, I got him. Yeah, it's a nice tailwind. I should go up much higher. This plane can go 250. The thing is, the Eurocontrol flight planning is quite limiting. But we're flying on an online network, so I shouldn't really care about that. What am I gonna do? I think flying east. Maybe I can go up to 1. It's only an hour flying from here, so it doesn't make sense to climb too much. Let's go maybe 150 or 170 and see how the pressurization holds up. So what you want to do is put 170. I'm gonna arm it. No, I can't arm it because it's in alt mode. So let's put VS0, then arm it. That's gonna go to alt capture. Then I'm gonna put my pressurization. Oh, see, it jumped to 500 there. And so it is working. Gonna put that on, what did I say, 170? It's gonna give us a cabin altitude of 4000. And anytime you want to cruise climb, you want to increase your power, you gotta do basically the reverse of what you did when you got into cruise. So what I'm gonna do is put the fuel pumps on low. Make sure we're a little bit above ridge of peak. Top. Sorry. Well, make sure we're even more above peak. EGT. That's what I was looking for. And then we go for the props. 26 for climb. And we're gonna climb with 32 inches. And I'm just gonna try 800 feet per minute. I don't want to lose too much speed. Then we'd monitor the cylinder head temperature. If it mounts too much, we open the cowl flaps a bit. But here it's full open or full closed, there's no intermediate position. And cruise climb would be a good example of when you want it like half open or half closed. So you were around 170, it seems like we're keeping that with 700 feet per minute, that's not bad. And yeah, what speed did we have? 200 knots. Let's see where we end up with. If it's really worth the fuel to climb in the end. Let's have a look outside. The sun is gonna start to set soon. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to check the real manual. I was just thinking maybe you want those mixtures way more up as they were in the initial climb. Again, I haven't flown this thing in real life. Let me see in the manual, I have it right here, the original one. Let's see if I can find anything. Emergency procedures, engine and operative procedures, engine and operative landing, emergency descent, fuel system. Okay, normal procedures. There's cruise, but no cruise climb. Should be in the amplified. Normal procedures, yes. Starting. Oh, come on, iPad. Take off. Climb. Oh, here, cruise climb. Power 2450 and 32 inches. Airspeed 115 to 140. Mixtures adjust to climb fuel flow. Maybe that is somewhere in the charts. Climb fuel flow. Okay, so let's follow manual. 31.5 inches. More or less. And 2450 RPM. So somewhere in the middle. Yeah, so that's the climb power setting. Cabin altitude control set slowly after cabin pressure has stabilized. Reset cabin altitude control to destination field pressure altitude plus 500 feet or cruise altitude plus 500 feet, whichever gives the highest cabin altitude. Yeah, well, I'm flying in flat terrain, not in Sedona. So it's actually plus 500, okay, I didn't know that. So it's between 17 and 80. Okay. Propel synchronized manually. Okay, so I guess the phaser should be off and we'll be adjusting it by hand. Oh no, first you manually do it. Okay, then tighten it. Then you put it on phase again. Does that do anything even? No. Not really. So I can take a 10 knot penalty. Let's go 1000 feet per minute. Just want to find out what that cruise fuel flow is. The mixture should be lean in this type of climb to give the desired fuel flow in the climb dial range. Brew triangle. Huh. I have been wondering where the fuel flow gauge is. There isn't one. Oh, what was that? Did I do that? Did I do that? I just lost... What? How did I lose so many knots? Sudden wind shift, I suppose. Let's read that again. The mixture should be leaned to give the desired fuel flow and the climb dial range, blue triangle, which is approximately best power mixture. Yeah, I remember from the 401 B, I think, that I flew. There's clearly a fuel flow gauge, and there are markings on it where you have to put the mixture, similar to this airspeed gauge. So on the outside, I think you would have your fuel flow, and on the inside you would have the pressure altitude or the power setting. I can't remember, it's been years. But yeah, a useful gauge to do that. Now I don't know if the developer thought that this was enough, but you can't read anything on this thing. Oh, here are the turbo limitations. I didn't see that before. Maybe it's the RAM 7 conversion. Oh yeah, of course. That has some different different options. I wonder if it changes that fuel flow gauge as well, the RAM 7 conversion. Does anyone know? Put it in the comments below. 1000 feet to level off. You know what? I'm gonna go down to 500 feet per minute. Start accelerating again. Oh, I just flew over my job. Is that it? Can't tell from what I can see now. Liège Airport. The use of lower power settings and the selection of cruise altitude on the basis of the most favorable wind conditions are significant factors that should be considered on every trip to reduce fuel consumption. Additional range can be achieved when operating at select power combinations. See figure 521. By leaning to peak exhaust gas temperature for best economy mixture. This setting results in an airspeed loss of 4 knots and range increase of 8% compared to the recommended lean mixture. Anyway, let's go back to 27 because I think we're gonna be too fast soon. 27, 22. Quite a low power setting. Yeah, that wind noise is too dramatic. The reason I have it up is because if you turn it down, then you almost can't hear the rain when it falls on the aircraft. Okay, 27, 22 is set. Thank God these fuel pumps can come off. Whew. And now we would lean more or less. We would set the prop phase as a rough. Oh, what was that? Again a rough change. We would set the props roughly by hand, then turn the phaser back on. So basically anytime you change or you touch the prop controls, you should turn off the phaser. Oh, someone's calling me. Is that it? Oh, it's just a message. An APC exam has started in Hamburg. Come in and fly in or out of Hamburg to help Alexander get his second golden star. Oh, a gold star. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to... Ah! Heading cell. I forgot to put in the rest of the route, guys. Thought you'd help me remember. Okay. No worries. Heading mode to the rescue. Flight plan. Ugh. Okay, Agini. Insert after. Am I still on time? Rokuch. Rokuch. Enter. Yeah, there it is. Back to nav. Insert after. Lima Whiskey. So we just crossed into Germany. Enter. Is that Cologne? Yeah, that is Cologne. Somewhere on one of the runways. Then a Podep. Enter. Side after. Keeps going. Exak and then Ibana. Exak. It's a bit laggy now. Ibana. Shouldn't have changed my graphic settings. It was fine. Why did I do that? Ibana. Fox Tango Zulu. Uff, jeez. That was really laggy. Fritzlar. Ja, natürlich. Fritzlar gehen wir hin. Und dann OTP. OTP haben wir. Oh, nein, nicht gut. Again, slower. OTP. No, I'm not German. I'm Belgian. OTP. And let's insert the destination. So we get our estimate on the map. Let's go home. Map. Destination at 8 local. Yokel. Yeah, that's still about an hour. So why is it lagging more cloud cover, I guess? What if I look inside more? Well, so we climbed to 170 and we gained 14 knots. Was that worth it? Fuel yield seems about the same. 23.5. That's pretty high actually. It should be around 20, I think. Or maybe that's... yeah, I was looking at a video of the 421C, which has geared engines. Excuse me. And it runs at lower RPM, so maybe it also has lower fuel consumption, but I don't know. I don't think so. Shouldn't matter that much. It's all about how many kilowatts you churn out in the end. So what else? Arrivals. Let's have a look here on the thing you cannot see. Erfurt arrivals. I think it's gonna be on runway 27. What was my last point again? Not this menu. Home. OTP, is that somewhere on the charts? I hope so. No, I have Robel. Naris, Relco, and the Robel. Great, so it's not even... Oy oy oy. So... where's the airport here? Oh, there. need to end up in Robel, so I'm just gonna have a look here on my flight map. If I can find Robel, put in the flight plan. Romeo Oscar Bravo Echo Lima, enter. Where is that? Oh, it's okay. It's a bit funny. You know what? I'm gonna remove ODP and put a Robel instead. So I put this Robel insert after. Robel. Enter. And ODP. Can I remove this? Remove. Remove ODP? Yes, remove ODP. Oh, these annoying messages. I'll disable them. ODP. Procedure. Arrival. Into Erfurt. Enter. What, no arrivals? Oh my goodness. I had them before. Why did they disappear? Same happened on Kortrijk when I landed there yesterday. No, this morning. What if I click approach? Oh, there's an approach. Ah, okay, there's no arrival, but there's an approach. Okay. My bad. Let's do an ILS this time. Transition vectors? No, let's come from Robel. We're gonna load that, not activate that. Wait. GPS guidance for monitoring only. Sure. Sure, whatever you say. Map. Can I drag this thing? I think I can, right? Yeah, I can. Fox Tango Zulu. See, ODP was this one, I think. So I moved it to Robel. And then it goes Robel. Okay. And beacon outbound? Can't really see. That must be the... So we now hold? Is that what that is? Okay, let's put... what's it doing? A procedure 10 at Erfurt. Yeah. So let's go Robel direct Erfurt instead of doing this full procedure here. Whoops. I want to change that here. Intercept and then... okay, that's the go around already. So Robel Erfurt. So can I remove this? Remove. Yes. Let's see it now. Have to scroll there again. Okay, obviously. Oh, other way. Alt, zoom out. No. Still doing that. Maybe there's something in front of the transition. Let's check. Ebana, FTZ, Robel, yeah, and then Robel. Oh, Erfurt is in between. Oh, I see. Remove. I guess I shouldn't put the airport there manually. FTZ, Robel, Erfurt. Okay, okay. And now? And the VNAV is there as well, that's nice. Out. Robel, direct to Erfurt, procedure turn ILS. Okay, let's do that. Let's pretend the ATC is on strike, but the Renegades opened the runway anyway. Something like that. So my time increased, didn't it? Oh yeah, of course, that's before I, yeah, alright, makes sense. Alright guys, I'm gonna let it cruise here for a bit. And take a little break as we fly over the forests of Germinghausen. Oh, there's a lot of forest here. Albaumebach. Germinghausen. So yeah, we're just overhead Cologne. Beautiful. Can we see anything here? Nope. Okay, before I go, let's check the 80s of Cologne 112, the small 15. Wait, that's on the VOR. Is there another one? 13213. It's easier. 13213. Lag, lag, lag. 13213. No. Oh, it's nav standby. Apologies. Oof. Wow, what was that? 13213. Transfer. And heavy rain. Oh, I missed my chance. Should have landed here. Temperature 12. Alright, and 3-2 in use. Sure. Sure. So heavy rain, but the ceilings are high. But yeah, 6 kilometers is not much when you're flying 200 knots. But it's nothing dramatic either. Still Cat 1 minimums. In the meantime, let's see. Can I receive my destination of Erfurt already? It's a bit far, but let's give it a shot. 123-455. Ooh, enter. No. I have to click the top section. Martin. Whoops. There we go. Oh, not yet. We are a bit far away, of course. Maybe I can tune the VOR in the meantime. 113.85. Voila. And then we can already put the ILS standby. Approach ILS Cat 1R2, runway 27. Yeah, here I am already preparing the approach. Well, I said I was going to take a break. Anyway, 1099. Enter. Put that in standby. India Sierra Delta Whiskey. Well, India Delta Sierra Whiskey, no, that's obviously somewhere else. Because it should be India Echo Romeo Whiskey. We'll see when we get closer. Anyway, she's cruising along nicely. So we started with about, what, less than 60 gallons. Now we have 40. That works about alright. I burned through 1/3 of my fuel now, and we're halfway. Yeah, makes sense. That's burning a bit more than I expected, but that's not too bad. Alright, I'm off for a little break. Apologies at the beginning, I forgot to turn on my microphone. Then when I get back, I'll have a look at the procedure in detail and prepare the approach. Why is this pointing south? It says Erfurt VOR. Should be straight ahead. That's strange. Okay, worries for later. See you in a few. I'm gonna go to the back and have a coffee. Alright, you're back in a bit.
Traffic, traffic.
Oh dear, traffic, traffic, you just said as I left. +7.
Descend, crossing descend. Descend, crossing descend, crossing descend. Descend, crossing descend. Monitor vertical speed.
What? Why does it change?
Monitor vertical speed. Monitor vertical speed.
Oh wow, he's just descending right through me, huh?
Monitor vertical speed. Monitor vertical speed. Monitor vertical speed. Clear of conflict.
Hey, pirate of the sky. What was that? That's what you get when there's no ATC. Yeah, I should have followed the array, obviously, but that's a good test. I didn't see anything here on the GTN. Is the traffic even on there? Oh yeah, he is there. Well, I guess he doesn't give TAR, eh? Yeah, well, it makes sense it's not on the navigation instrument. It should be on the PFD. If we had like the Garmin 500 or one of the other big screens, I'm not sure what they're called, we would have it, I assume. Can I get this TCAS here to stay on the flight sim? Can I pin it? Restore, move, minimize, close. No. Okay, that was exciting. Just as you go to the back, you won't see it any other way. Alright, be back again. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. What's our next... Sorry, what's our next step here? Our next step would be to prepare the approach. We have a standard template for that at work. And obviously, most people in aviation have one. Usually it starts with weather, NOTAMs, fuel. So whether we know it's windy, there's showers in this entire East Germany, so we're just passing our alternate here of Kassel. Let's listen out on the ATIS first of destination, see if we can get that already. 100 miles should work, no? Chum chum chum. Did I get the frequency wrong? 133455. Echo Delta Delta Echo 8 is... No, that's correct. I guess we are still too far. Let's get Kassel then. Kassel info 129205. Sorry, I don't want to be racist. I just like doing accents. But 129205. Transfer. What's Kassel like? That's close to the air destination. 260 and 16, not bad. 6 in heavy rain. So same. Sky conditions. Oh, that's not even a ceiling. Great. So the rain is the main issue, main threat. ILS 27. 2963. Raj. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. And let's go back to, what did I say? 133455. Let's put that already in the active frequency, so we'll hear it as we get close enough. So I assume it'll be the same. Westerly winds. Main threat from the weather is the wet runway if it's heavy rain, but it's very long for a category A airplane. We don't need to do a calculation. I mean, we do, but in fact, in real life you could calculate your worst case scenario, max landing weight, and then add 60% and another 30 for just another margin from the values in the book, but I'm not going to do that now, it's long enough. Anything else to think about in heavy rain? Obviously keep the icing on during the descent. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So weather, NOTAMs, well, NOTAMs it's flight sim, so I don't give a shit. Sorry, I shouldn't say that on YouTube. I don't care, let's put it like that. So the approach, we're gonna go as discussed from Fox Tango Zulu, which is I think the next one. Yeah, Fox Tango Zulu. We're gonna go direct to Robel, from Robel Erfurt VOR, outbound. Let's see if I have this on the plate. Yeah, on the radio 046 to 4.6 miles, 5,000 feet or above, max 220 knots, then a right turn inbound to the ILS. 274 inbound. After completion of the turn, 4,000 feet or above. Then we cross. Yeah, platform is 4,000. Inoro final approach fix. I don't know these AIP charts. Looks like a standard 3 degree. Let's see the altitude per mile, 300 feet. Yeah, okay, that's 3 degrees. DME goes to DME required. Down to the minimum SCAT A, ILS SCAT 1. Huh. 150 feet. That's strange. Okay. So 150 feet. Why not? I guess. And Baro, that will be 1,200, but there's no bug to set that on here. Yeah, that's it. Go around straight ahead to Delta Echo 491, that's 14.2 miles from the VOR, then a right turn, max 230 knots. Back to Echo Romeo Fox, climbing 2-1. Doesn't really say, I'll just pick platform then 4,000 feet. Oh wait, it says here 5,000 feet. Okay, so that's the ILS Approach. I'll stand by with the after landing. I just want to calculate my top of descent, so we gotta lose, it's 4,000, that's 13,000 feet, 1,000 feet per minute. That is 13 minutes, obviously. We're doing 250. 250 divided by 6. By 60, actually. It's 4.1 miles per minute times 13. We need 55 miles. We have 81 to go. I'll add 5 miles to slow down and stabilize. That's top of descent at 60 nautical miles, so 20 miles to run. Okay, I have some time. So normally you would just divide your altitude difference by 3 and take that as nautical miles. But with this kind of aircraft, it's more accurate to use your vertical speed and your estimated ground speed. I used to do that when I was flying in Africa with the 210, and it worked like a freaking charm. I always added 5 miles before the field. That was just a direct 2 in the GPS. And then when I reached that, I was perfectly on altitude, way too fast, but then because of the 5 miles, I made sure I was at 20 inches with proper engine cooling, and the 5 miles just let it slow down perfectly to be on downwind in case the runway was inspected already. Otherwise we had to do another low approach, but I'd calculate that in. Perfectly 20 inches on downwind, and then go from there. My goal was always to not touch the power from 9 or 11,000 feet, whatever the cruising was, all the way down to short final. And after a few months it worked. Figured it out. That was a good feeling. Anyway, where was I? So we just briefed the ILS. Then after the ILS, let me go to the airport chart. I don't really know Erfurt. I have been there in real life. Maybe after I land I will recognize it. And on the chart that I have here, there really is no indication of general aviation or apron, unless there's another one. Miscellaneous charts, precision approach terrain, aerodrome obstacle. No, can't find one. So anyway, the parking is to the south, so we'll vacate via Delta. Bravo's going to be too short. Delta is about 1,800 miles, meters down the runway, so that's fine. Vacate to the left on Sierra, and then to the right somewhere if I see something nice. Good. So how many 10 miles to go? So yeah, that TCAS rating, that was interesting, yeah. It would be nice if they had... oh, there we go. Two, 3, 1, 2, 6. Visibility 6. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. That's hardly IFR. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm not gonna turn back now to Kassel, am I? I could make a diversion to the bad weather here. Nah. Passengers won't be happy. Why did you fly to the rain? It's better in Erfurt and I need to be there tomorrow. Anyway. So it gives me here a top of descent. But that is with a 3-degree glide slope. And not sure what speed it takes into account. So let's see, can I see it here? What was it? Utilities? VNAV? Fees target. Aha, 1000. Enter. Oh, what about that? Did it change? A little bit. It came a bit closer. Well, actually what I didn't take into account was that the point I calculated it to was directly, and obviously I'm doing the whole procedure then. Okay, let's make it 55 miles or something like that. See where that takes us. Oh yeah, I saw on the live stream I had pulled this. Pull to dump. Whoops. No es bueno. But apparently that doesn't work. Huh. Pressurized air. Pull to dump. So I would imagine that dumps the pressurization. I had the right one pulled, and everything is still normal. 4,900 feet cabin altitude with almost close to max lift. Yeah. Anyway, we're approaching top of descent. Let's do the descent checklist. Pressurization, set landing field elevation plus 500. I didn't brief that. Landing field elevation. Let's go for flight. Maps. Sorry, plates. That's it on the approach charts. Should be right. Yeah, 1014. So that's 1,500 feet. Let's do that slowly. Whoa, jeez, Flysimware, relax. What the hell is that? Anyway, it's like jumps to 500. Dunk! Not much you can do about that. 1,500 feet. That's on the auto scale. Is set. Fuel selectors on the mains. Mixtures. Yeah, well, that's auto mixture. Altimeters to be set in transition level. Avionics load approach. That's done. Radar altimeter set. Minimums is done. Next is the before landing checklist. That's when the gear comes down. So that would be on the ILS. And full flaps also, I think. Yeah, that's only the before landing and after landing. Okay. Jeez, what's going on with this gust? Oh, we have 53 miles. Pay attention. So we're gonna go to 4,000. Can I arm that? No. Vertical speed. Oh, let me lose 2 manifold in the meantime.
Vertical track.
Yes, yes, yes. You're right, man. And now I can arm it, yeah, so I don't forget to level off. Let's see, anything useful in the amplified procedures of the POH? I hope so, there should be something useful. Descent fuel selectors, main, auxiliary fuel pumps on. Okay. But they don't say low or high. I'm gonna switch them in low, because we're not high power situation. Cabin pressurization set. Yes. Power as required to maintain the engine temperatures in the green. Maintain sufficient power for pressurization requirements. Manifold pressure in the green arc. Oh, well that's easy. Just not got his shock cool. 2 inches per minute maximum with the cowl flaps closed. Mixtures adjust for smooth operation with gradual enrichments as altitude is lost. Yeah, that's been taken care of. Cowl flaps closed. Propeller synchro phaser as required. So we can leave it on. Altimeter set. Power should be reduced slowly to a manifold pressure and RPM, which will provide the desired airspeed and rate of descent. Sufficient power should be maintained, however, to keep cylinder head temperatures in the green arc and maintain cabin pressurization. the optimum engine speed in a descent is usually the lowest one in the RPM green arc range that will allow cylinder head temperature to remain the recommended operating range. The lowest one in the RPM green arc range. So I should reduce my RPM. Is that what they mean? I'll leave it. So I took 2 inches off for 2 minutes. 1 minute. I'll take another 2 off. 23 manifold. I want to end up at 20 manifold in the end. CO we increased to 270 knots. 270 knots. Yeah, that's fast. Let's go, baby. Oh yeah. So what else? The combination of high pressure altitudes and above standard temperatures. That's not the case today. When operating at high altitudes and high temperatures, blah blah blah. If optional pressurization is in the cabin, altitude control should be okay. As descent continues, the cabin rate of climb control is adjusted. Yeah, but this system doesn't have a manual rate of climb controller. No. That's alright. It's half of the descent rate. Note: to obtain approximate field pressure altitude, add 100 feet to the field elevation for each 0.1 inch. I think it's below, so how am I gonna bother with that in flight sims? No. Okay, that's all. Not too bad. These Americans keep it simple. Next is before landing. Good, good. Maybe I'll just read this instead of the flight sim checklist. Then well, maybe not. The BOH is not reflective of this exact model. Choices. Okay, another 2 inches manifold down. Wow, it's a jerkin' and a twerkin'. Sorry, passengers. Keep those seatbelts on. We should announce something. So what can I say? Overhead Robel. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet for ILS 27 Echo Delta Delta Echo via ERF. Strange that nobody's online. It's well into the evening now, and in Germany usually somebody is online. Okay, we have Nürnberg, Leipzig, Frankfurt, Whiskey Whiskey, Golf Golf. Okay, some people are online. I guess I chose a place where no one is online again. Typical. Maybe I can fly to Hamburg after this and go help out the controller. That'd be fun. Oh, with all this talking, prop anti is on. Still minus 20, so no drama. Just keep an eye on the wings there. Still clean. Okay, speed seems to be under control here at 21 inches, so I'll go to 20. Keep it there. Is that runway 28? That's confusing. On the chart it says 27. Double check. The chart is from 9th of September 21 and definitely says runway 27. These discrepancies, but anyway, maybe the waypoint got renamed at some point. They didn't change the procedures yet. Ah, look at that with the setting of the sun. That's beautiful. This is why I love Flight Sim 2020. Those clouds, wow. You know what? Might get dark. Let's turn on some panel lights. 10,000 feet. It's checked. Can I see the transition level on the ILS charts? I don't think so, because usually that's determined by ATC. No. Don't see anything of the kind. Okay, so we're coming up on the airfield here. 5 minutes of descending to go, and how many miles? 20 miles, 4 miles a minute. Yeah, that works out. That works out nicely. Good stuff. Let me just pretend I'm doing the mixtures. Wow, those colors. Look at that. Stunner. You should keep it zoomed out a bit. That's nice. Let's go outside and have a look. That's a bit weird. Seems like the sun is still on the plane, even though I'm in the clouds. Well, nothing is perfect, guys. Nothing is perfect. Come on, give me some ice or something. What is it, -5 now? Still no icing? I want heavy ice. Having to use the de-ice boots, using alternate air, cycling the RPM to shut off the ice, damaging the windshield. No, oh, yeah, some rain. There we go. Good. I was afraid it was going to be too good weather. Oh, that is nice. Look at that. Love it. Your personal airliner, indeed. It feels so much more comfortable in this than in the Cessna 172 in this situation. Oh, and now the rain is freezing on the window. Okay, that's nice. So let's check the wing. Let's see, we have an ice slide, I think. The ice slide, yeah, there we go. Oh. Let's keep an eye on that. I like these colors. Let's go. Well, that's weird. Is that 128 minutes? Or is it 1 hour and 28 minutes? Must be 1 hour and 28, right? Yeah. There's no double dot there. What do you call it in English? You call it a double point. Oh yeah, it is raining pretty heavy here. It's streaming down the window. I wonder if it's... no, not that. I wonder if it's also streaming down the side windows in the cabin. Just want to check that quickly. Cabin C2 or something. It is. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching our destination. We'll be landing in about 10 minutes. Please stow your tables, fasten your seat belts. There might be some turbulence on the way, so keep your seat belts strapped and your shoulder harness on, and we'll get you out of this box shortly. Thank you. She said transition altitude. Oh, of course. Now I'll just press B. Alt alert goes on. And that's 1004 apparently. And I will announce that I'm overhead Echo Romeo Fox. Overhead ERF for procedure turn 2 ILS runway 27 Echo Delta Delta Echo. And I want to pull up my plate here. So it's 5,000 until 4.6 southbound. Then I can start to descend to 4,000 feet. Roger. See, now we're level at 4,000 for about 5 miles. Works out perfectly. And I'll use that to go to the wide arc. And initial approach, I want to keep it around 140 if I can. If not, lower is acceptable. And then as we get on final, and especially on the 3D glide, I want gear down flaps 1 and around VYSC, or even better, a little
Vertical
bit higher.
track.
Yes, ma'am, I am aware. Okay, no ice on the wings. Looks like it's shaping up to be a beautiful, beautiful sunset approach. Yeah, that's 10 degree. Yeah, see, it's already bothering me. So it is kind of important. Gotta fix that. I'll go to 2500 RPM initially. And then on the ILS I can go full. Oh yeah, these can come up. I'll already put them in full. So as we pass this point, oh my god, I made a mistake. I should be 5,000 here. Whoops. That's a fail on an IFR exam right there. Ay caramba. Well, everybody needs to see how it's not done as well, right? So what I might do is go on a heading of just about 40 degrees off here. Look, why are you doing this? Keep turning. Yeah, and switch over to the V-lock. And it's 274. Yeah, that's where he has set it. Okay, might make it a bit more. I wanted to take 40, but let's take 50 degrees initially. How's the speed doing? 140, that's good. Let's flick on the landing lights as we're inbound. So we have the 2 flag. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't switch in the ILS yet. So identified at India Echo Romeo Whiskey, that's correct, 274 is set, and CDI is on the correct side. Why is it flying 6 degrees to the right of my heading bug? That is weird, isn't it? Okay, I'll go a little bit. Oh, it's there already. Okay, let's just go to nav mode then, or approach mode. So it's capturing the lock. Let's see how it does. Oh, easy there, Tiger. You missed it. Where are you going? What the hell is this? You gonna do a 360 now? thought they fixed this. My goodness. I forgot what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, set Erfurt here. 11385. Enter. Transfer. Can I put the DME on 2? Hold and 2. Yeah, okay. So I need that for the go around. So that doesn't work. Okay, back to heading mode then. Slow down the turn here. Sure, why not? Okay, so lock does a nice 360. That's interesting. Well, actually, approach does. Do we have... Yeah, maybe I can go nav first. So I deselect heading, goes to roll, and I select nav, goes to lock. Yeah, lateral mode is correct. Okay. So it seems you have to actually deselect first before you engage something else. If you jump from one to the other, it's a total flip out. So here's the glide slope. Oh, look at the sun. That's cool. Oh, there she goes. Sunset, check. Okay, I'm holding the lock nicely, that's good. Now we're waiting for the glide slope to come alive. And in Noro, is that our FAF again? Yes, that is our final approach fix. The final approach fix is the point where the ILS starts to go, well, where you go from level flight down, basically. There's the runway for us already. So let's call established on the lock and then just make that our last call. Oh, tower's online. That's nice. 121.155. Oh, no! Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button. Oh dear. Come on. Oh, it's not responding. Okay. What was it? 121.55. Transfer. Tower, schönen guten Abend. November 414 X-ray with you on the localizer runway 27. Erfurt Tower, November 414 X-ray, do you copy? Gear down.
November 414 X-ray, Erfurt Tower, read you 5-5, hello.
Guten Abend, we're just intercepting the glide slope and we are established inbound on runway 27.
November 414 X-ray for Erfurt Tower.
November 414 X-ray, sorry, do you hear me now?
November 414 X-ray, I hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, November 414 X-ray is established inbound on the ILS. Or not, this doesn't seem to be doing it. Ugh.
Test. Erfurt Tower for November 414 X-ray.
Radio check for November 414 X-ray.
November 414 X-ray, read you 5-5.
Okay, not sure what's going on, but we are established on the ILS runway 27, November 414 X-ray.
November 414 X-ray, Erfurt Tower, hello. You're cleared to land runway 27, wind 230 degrees, run 13 knots, heavy landings.
Copy the wind, clear land runway 27 and November 414 X-ray. Okay, it seems to be something with my microphone switch. Fuel pumps on high. Landing lights are on. Checklist. I was hoping to be on the ILS now, but I'm flying manually. So auxiliary fuel pumps. Oh, it should be on low. Yeah, okay, don't want to drain the engines. What you call it? Smother the engines. Gear position lights. Green. Wing flaps. I'll keep them at, I think it's 15 for now. Prop sync. Oh, I forgot about that. Off. Props fully forward. Cabin heat as required. Our landing check is complete. So where are we? We're on the glide. Getting a bit left of the lock. You know what? Lock glide slope. I'll just disable approach. Autopilots. Enable it again. Lock glide slope. Let's see what it does. It's leveling off. No, is it going back down? No, I must be doing something wrong, right? What am I doing wrong? What else can I try? Did I try to enable it like this? Or armed? I can't remember. So roll pitch, approach, lock glide slope. Does it do it now? Okay, I'm going a bit too fast. Let's see if I select flaps. Full flaps, and the landing checklist is actually now fully complete. Oh, I just lost the runway. Good thing we're on the ILS. Yeah, it does seem to be holding the glide slope now. So it is something with deselecting and reselecting. However, it's flying, you see, parallel to the... Why is that? So I'll go slowly below VYSC now. Seems to be doing that at 19 inches. Erfurt City. Hallo, alle Deutsche, wie geht? Yeah, no, this is not working out at all. Yaw damper off, flight director off. And I'll do this manually then, thank you. And 414 X-ray, yeah, sorry for the deviation, I was just testing the autopilot. It seems like they have some more work to do. Oh, I think I pressed the wrong button.
500.
Checked. And 414 X-ray, sorry for the lateral deviation, I was just testing the autopilot and seems like they have some more work to do on it.
Yeah, November 414 X-ray, no problem. Continue approach, and you can also go around if needed.
Yes, of course, no, we're flying manually now, no problem, thanks.
Roger. Minimum marker. So minimums were 1100. Huh? Well, we're visual anyway, no more calls. Going below. And slowly to idle. A bit fast actually. Should have been slower already. Just slow down above the runway here. Okay, kiss her with a 3-pointer. So next green lights, try to make that.
Ah, fuck it. I'm not gonna slam the brakes too much. Oh, yeah, I really need brake pedals. The engine loses RPM if you leave the throttle in the idle position too long. It's just like in real life, that's pretty realistic. See, some things are super well done, and other things are so messy. It's a bit of a shame, but it is a beta. So there's that. I'm happy I'm able to fly it already. Just stop here for a bit. No actions on the runway. 1000 RPM. Parking brake set, so this goes on. Anti-ice can come off. Landing lights can come off. Fuel pumps can come off. And we depressurize the plane.
November 414 X-ray, I warmly welcome you at Erfurt. Please taxi via Sierra and Tango 4 to position 44.
Sierra and Tango 4 to position 44. November 414 X-ray, thank you. Let's turn that down a bit, it's so loud. It hurt my ears. Sorry about your ears. There's still some light up there in the clouds. It's nice. Oh yes, flaps. Forgot about those. Maybe I can do something to make the button for braking a bit gentler, I don't know. What was I gonna do? After landing checklist, yes. Auxiliary fuel pumps off. Aha, I knew I forgot something else. Car flaps open, wing flaps up, lights set, radar altimeter back to 0. Wait, I can't miss Tango 4 here. Is it the first one? No, it's somewhere in the middle. Okay, still a while to go. Back to 0, he said. I can't even read these signs, they're so bright. Oh, Tango 3. Oh shit, I'm too far. Oh, we need this one. Panic braking. And 414 X-ray, sorry, but I don't have any position indications on my charts, so I'll just take the one closest to the terminal, if that's okay.
That is perfectly fine. That is the assigned gate for you, the assigned position for you. But you're free to use every stand you like. The airport is empty, so...
No problem. I like doing what is told.
So you've got the closest position to the GAT, so you don't have to walk too far, you know.
Yeah, the passengers already went through hell in the descent, so they'll be happy to use the bathroom.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going offline now. Thanks a lot for flying to Erfurt. Have a great evening.
Okay, thanks, and see you next time.
Bye.
Oh well, didn't expect anyone to come online. That's a good refresher of where all my buttons are. So I did hold the ILS in the end, so I have to go back to roll and pitch mode, and then... Oof, it's a bit messy. Anyway, let's... oh yeah, I said I was going to use the POHA. So before landing... Shut down parking brakes set if brakes are cool. So they're not very cool. Avionics switch off. But first, let's put this one in standby. I'm not sure if it remembers it, but avionics bus off. All switches except battery, alternator, and magneto switches off. So I think... Where's my mouse? What the... Where's my mouse? Oh, there. What? My eyes. Oh, now it's there. That was so weird. So, air conditioning off. Cabin heat off. So now I think all the switches are off. Okay, except this one. But then I can't see anything. Shit. No, that was... Oh, sorry. Shouldn't say that. Okay. Where was I? Auxiliary fuel pumps off, yeah. Oh, you only do that now? Low during landing roll. Sorry, I'm just reading where... Huh. Auxiliary fuel pumps on in the POH. Yeah, but that's before the RAM conversion again. All the way until you stopped. And then after landing you switch them on low. Okay. So high until all the way after landing and then on low. Then to shut down off. Huh. Oh, I left one switch on. Okay, then throttles idle and mixture idle cut off. That's nice. I think this weather is pretty realistic. So battery and alternators off. That's gonna... Wait, magnetos first, or I'm not gonna see anything. Normally when you switch off the battery you get your flashlight these days. Yeah. I was ready for that. What was I gonna do? Control locks install. Okay, that was here. Yeah. That's bright, huh? Wow, shiny. And then I want to... Which one was it again? GPU. Cabin door. No, that's the inside. Luggage. Was there a door inside? Why did I see that before? Ah, here. Inside cabin door. Well, obviously you would leave the light on for the pass. Hey, what's this? Is that the exit light? I'll have to check that later. Just leave it off for now. So we can get out. Perfect. Whoa, that's all the way tilted for some reason. Yeah, pussycat, I'll be right there. Just quit your nagging. Oh, there's no lights on this apron, huh? Budget cuts. Okay, yeah, so they have to get out and pee. Oh, here they come. Good timing. Great. Then before we leave the aircraft, obviously we gotta put the chocks in the engine plugs, the pitot covers. Co-pilot's gonna get out, and yeah, that's it. We can go. Wait, off like this. Right, she did well, she did well. Oh, I forgot to check the fuel that I had left, just out of curiosity. Well, yeah, 1 hour left, and I planned for 3 hours and flew 1.5. Okay, so... Well, I did consume more than 40. It's more like 50 an hour. Okay, so next flight I'll calculate with 50 unless they change the fuel flow again. And that should give me something accurate. Okay, good stuff. That was it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed the flight. If anybody ever watches this anyway, hope you learned something. I'm going to be streaming some more flights. If you see this and you have a suggestion or a comment, you know what to do. Please like, please subscribe. That'll give me motivation, I guess. I'll do it anyway. And I'll keep flying this aircraft as the updates come along. I'll try to do it more and more realistically. I'm gonna try to find a RAM 7 POH, or an addendum at least to the POH, and read through that. And I hope that the developer will continue working on these bugs. And I'll have to make a list and post my findings because I didn't report anything yet to the developer. That's obviously necessary if they want to improve things. Next time I'll try to fly in the evening with more ATC. Yeah. So thanks again for watching. And have yourselves a good rest of the day. See you guys. Until next time.